Today, we're checking out the best deal inside this brand new community. This home has just received a $100,000 price cut. And not only do you save all that money, but you also get to take advantage of the 6% of the purchase price that goes towards your closing costs, prepaids, or even a rate buy down, saving you a ton of money on your monthly mortgage. And it's all situated on a premium lot with water views. And the best part of it all is that this home is ready to go, ready for you guys to move in. So if that sounds interesting to you, make sure you guys stay tuned because you're not going to want to miss this one. And now before we kick this home tour off, I want to make sure you guys understand where we are currently located. And today we are in Orlando, Florida. Our community is going to be located just in Eastern Orlando. We're going to be located right by Rio Pinar's Country Club and Golf Course. And you're going to have a Publix and a Walmart and Plaza's just down the street from us, as well as one of Advent Health's largest hospitals in Eastern Orlando. And we're also going to be in close proximity of Universal Studios, Walt Disney World, as well as MCO, Orlando's International Airport. With none of these locations being any more than 30 minutes away from you guys, we're in an amazing local position. And with our community being situated right in the nice pocket of Eastern Orlando, you guys have so much available around you, from our world-class theme parks to professional sporting teams to so much more. Welcome back, everybody, and if you're new here, my name is Dylan Concepcion, a real estate advisor in the Central Florida area, and I help people buy, sell, and relocate to Central Florida. So if you're thinking about making a move, reach out to us because we'd love to help you make that decision. All my information is going to be on the screen as well as in the description. Now, before we jump into today's home, I want to talk a little bit about what our community has to offer. And our community has homes ranging in sizes from 2,000 square feet going to all the way above 3,000 square feet. And we're also gonna have base pricing starting in the 580s going all the way above the 700s. And how it works is this community has 4 homes to choose from, and where you guys will get to pick out your structural upgrades, and then a few days later you will go to a design center to have your full design session, thus customizing and bumping that base pricing up. And the home we're going to be checking out today is our Ashley. It's almost ready to go. Now it has 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and sits right above 3,100 square feet of living space. And before we kick the tour off, I just want to make sure you guys are aware that at the end of the video, we're going to go over a numbers breakdown detailing things like loan options, down payments, as well as what you can expect a monthly payment to look like in a home like this. So if you're curious about learning about the educational side of the home tour, make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And with that being said, let's kick this home tour off, and I'll meet you guys at the front of the home. Let's go. Welcome, everyone. We're gonna kick this home tour off, starting off outside the home, where we're going to see that we have already some upgrades. We're gonna have an upgraded elevation with the stacked stone in front of the home, as well as you guys are going to see we get pavers for our driveway, and then we're also going to get a little bit of a covered awning in the front of the home. And stepping into the home, we're actually going to walk into our model home. Now this is the model, so you guys are going to see different upgrades and so forth to showcase to you guys what you can do when it comes to customizing. And we are going to get the 8-foot door frames and 10-foot ceilings in our quick move-in home as well. And I'll start off by saying that you can see it's a little dark in this area. I just want you guys to keep in mind that this is the quick move-in. Now, it's not 100% finished, but it's almost there. Now, this home has a price of $795,000. This home has over $140,000 worth of upgrades. So you guys do the math. We're saving about $50,000 on the upgrades that they put into this home, making it the best deal on the community. Another benefit being that we're on a premium lot. So as we walk through, you guys are going to see clips of the model as well as this home, so you guys get an idea at what you can upgrade and what you can do with change and so forth if you're looking to build from the ground up versus move into something that is already fresh and ready. So first stop of the day is going to be to the left of me. We're going to have our first bathroom and bedroom just this way. Let's start with bedroom number 1. In bedroom number 1, we're going to get these huge oversized windows. And I absolutely love that design, and lots of bright lights to come in from these front facing windows. And we're going to have good sized bedrooms in this home, along with a great size step-in closet. You get a little bit more space than the sliding door closets that we typically see. Just across from our first bedroom is going to be our first bathroom. What you guys are going to see, we get a single vanity sink with these dark brown cabinets. And they're more of the modern looking cabinets with the hardware on the top of the cabinet. And you're also going to get granite countertops along with our shower tub combo. And we have those ceramic tiles going all the way up to the ceiling. And we're also going to get a linen closet in this bathroom that's going to come complete with 4 shelves, giving you enough space for any guest linens that are going to be belonging downstairs. All right, we're gonna keep walking down our foyer, and keep in mind that our quick move-in has different floors than our model. Now the quick move-in has these brown LVPs that you guys have been seeing. They're going to be all downstairs as well as upstairs too. So if you hate carpets, that's good for you, except for our bedrooms. Our bedrooms are going to have carpet, except for bedroom number 1. They have the hardwood floors or the LVP floors downstairs. Now we have 2 doors on each side of me. Well, double doors, so technically 3, but we have our flex space behind these doors, slash study slash office. And then we have our understairs storage just to the left of me. So let's go ahead and take a look at this understairs storage. It is extremely deep. It goes very far in, and it even wraps around to under the stairs. So you guys have more than enough space to store whatever seasonal decorations or extra storage you guys may need. And just to show you guys how much space we really have, it wraps around under the stairs. So you got a little divot of space right here as well. And then I'll walk out. Let me be careful not to bump my head. I'm a little on the shorter end, so luckily these kind of tight spaces work out for me. All right, we're gonna close that just across from our understairs storage, or Harry Potter room if you prefer. We're going to have our flex space with these French doors that open up and take us to our office. Now keep in mind, again, this isn't fully finished, as you guys are seeing some minor deficiencies here and there, but let's take a look at our model. Now our sales rep is using this as their office, so keep in mind it's a little messy. You guys are seeing their computers, their TVs, and all their paperwork as well, but it gives you a good idea at what your office may look like. And the next space we're going to walk by is going to be our staircase that takes us to our second story. And they're going to have an upgraded banister. Now we'll come back to the second story later after we finish our downstairs. Once we step out of the foyer, we walk into this open concept of the home where you can see your living space as well as your dining and your kitchen. So let's take a quick look. All right, now you guys just got to take a look at our model home and their open layout. We're gonna walk through this one and talk about a few of the differences as well as upgrades that we're going to see. First one being that we have our raised outlets. That is going to be an upgrade. If you ever want to hang a TV, it is there available for you. I also love how much natural light we get in this space. We're going to have these 2 windows, which bring in a good amount of natural light. And that brings me to our next feature, which is going to be our lanai doors. Now in the model you guys saw, you only get the double doors, versus in our home here, that is going to be an upgrade. So that's something that we have that the model doesn't. We have the 3 doors that lead to our lanai. And I love the complete feel that it offers. I feel like it's better than the model having the 3, because it fits so well with the premium lot that we're sitting on. So you get a much better view of those water views that you have. And we are going to have an extended lanai in this home. That is an additional upgrade that is already featured in this home. And I love the amount of space our lanai has. You guys have those water views on the premium lot. You guys also get the water hookups on the outside. So if you ever wanted to add a kitchen, you guys could do so once you guys move in. And you guys know I always say it, I need to see a grill and a TV out there to truly complete that ensemble. Next up, we're going to walk towards our dining space. As you guys can see, we have our chandelier marking where our dining table would be. And let's take a look at our model real fast. I love seeing our model versus our quick move-in homes, because you get such a good idea at what you can truly fit in these spaces. As you guys can see, you can fit a good sized dining table right in front of the kitchen. Whereas if you just saw a home that was completely blank and you were walking through the blank canvas, you may think, I don't know if this or that is gonna truly fit there. So it's good to obviously see both versions. Just behind me is our kitchen. So let's go ahead and take a look at this island with a breakfast bar. We have this huge island that can probably fit about 4 spaces on this breakfast bar. And then we're gonna get the under storage cabinet space as well under our breakfast bar, which would be an additional upgrade to keep in mind, you guys. And then on top of the island, we're going to have the granite countertops along with our stainless steel single deep sink. And the fixtures you guys are seeing are going to be included. So the chandelier you guys saw along with our hanging fixtures right here. Now you guys see no light bulb. Again, we're not 100% finished, so just keep that in mind. Don't attack me in the comments saying that the home is trash. Now on our island right here, I wanted to showcase because I think this is one of my favorite features. Now no, it is not actually turquoise, it is white. It has a protective film on, but this is a raisable outlet. You just click it and an outlet comes out so you can charge your phone right on the island. I mean, you have outlets right here. It's more of a novelty feature that's just cool to have. We have these 2 windows. Again, I love how much natural light we're capturing in our downstairs area. And I like it right outside of the kitchen because I love just natural light in general. I get it from my mama. Now, we have a gourmet kitchen upgrade. I know that maybe to some of you guys this isn't gourmet, but this is what it is known as, a gourmet kitchen, where you're going to get the microwave and the stove, or the oven, excuse me, right on top of each other, and then as well as this cabinet space like right up there. We keep walking this way, you guys can see it. We have a little bit more of the modern cabinets. We do have hardware. If you're not familiar, our hardware is either on the top of the cabinet or at the bottom in the bathrooms. I know it's at the top. In the kitchen, I see that it's right here, and you guys see it. We get the soft close. Keep in mind, this is a quick move-in home. Everything you guys see is what you get in this specific model. If you don't, then we can build from the ground up and build you your own beautiful custom home. Now, tying into our gourmet kitchen, we have the range in the hood, along with our electric stove top just right here. This is the 36-inch stove top. So that is part of the gourmet kitchen upgrade, which our model home doesn't actually have. So that's nice to see in this home, again, for a wonderfully discounted price. Now the backsplash, that is something that you guys would be able to pick out at the design center, but here in this home, no, everything you see is what you get in this home. Our final appliance, not our final, I'll get to that. We have a dishwasher just right here under the island, so you guys are aware. 42-inch upper brown cabinets with not with crown molding, but you guys see you get a little bit of like a upper piece at the top there. Now, our refrigerator is included in this home, which is nice. If you're not familiar with the new construction in Florida, typically our builders never offer us a refrigerator, washer, and dryer. So it's definitely a nice feature to see that we get the refrigerator here. Still no washer and dryer, but the refrigerator is included. Now, real quick, I want to show you guys something that I thought is cool. I forgot to mention it, but look at the cabinets we get in here. We already, now again, this is probably something that's going to be an upgrade. We get the trash can one, and I also like the fact that we have very wide cabinets. So if you have a lot of baking sheets or pots and pans, you have a good deep space inside the wide cabinets to store them. So I just felt that that was important and that some people would definitely want to see that. So now we're gonna keep walking back this way. We have an upgraded pantry door just to the right of me. All you gotta do is add the little, the little pantry sign with the fruits and the fruit basket and whatnot. Let's take a quick look. And you got a good amount of space. It is a little bit of a smaller pantry for a home this big, but there's a little bit space to step in, and you guys have a lot of cabinet space and so forth. On this side is going to be a little bit of a bar space for your coffee or anything else you could think of. I think it would make a great spot for a coffee bar though. Just behind me is going to be our 2-car garage. So let's go ahead and take a look. And we have a massive garage. We get the 10-foot ceilings in our garage as well, creating a very wide open space. So bring your biggest truck, bring your biggest vehicle, your work van, whatever it may be, you're gonna have space to store it. And I know that it says it's a 2-car garage, but I feel like we could easily get a 3rd car in there. There's just so much space. Now we're going to continue walking this way and walk back towards our stairs and check out the 2nd story. Now real quick before I head up, I just wanted to mention it one more time that we do have the upgraded banister. So that being said, I'll meet you guys upstairs. Let's go. All right. Welcome upstairs, everybody. Now, real quick, what I want to mention is that I love the window above the stairwell. I love when we get natural light shining into our staircase. And also, in case you guys didn't notice, our stairs are no carpet. There's no carpet on our stairs. We have the upgraded wood floors on the stairs. Now, we are upstairs. The first thing that we step into is going to be a massive loft. And you guys are going to see that we have no carpet upstairs once again. We're going to have the same LVP floors that we had downstairs, continuing upstairs. And I love that we get a window up here. As you guys know, I'm a fan of natural light, so getting that long, oversized window, bringing in natural light to our loft upstairs is definitely a nice benefit. And just like we saw downstairs, we have the raised outlets. That is an upgrade. So that if you ever wanted to hang a TV, you can, no problems at all. Now we're gonna come this way. Now you guys see that door over there? That is going to be an AC closet. I like to show you guys what's behind every door so your curiosity isn't left to wander. And you guys saw 2 ACs in there. You have a big house, so you need a lot of AC to efficiently cool. Now we're going to walk this direction, and in this little pocket of the home, we're going to get our next 2 bedrooms along with our first bathroom upstairs. But first, to the right of me is going to be our laundry room. Let's get a quick look. And like I mentioned earlier, our laundry room does not have a washer and dryer. These 2 appliances are not included, but keep in mind, you could pick those up at the design center. And just on the opposite side of our laundry room is going to be, once again, another linen closet. Let's get a quick look. It comes with 4 shelves, giving you guys enough space to store your family's linens upstairs. And now we got 2 bedrooms adjacent from each other, and I love the size of these bedrooms. You guys will see very shortly. Just behind me is going to be our bathroom. Let's start with bedroom number 2 on this side of the home. Actually, let's start over there. This bedroom is more interesting. Let's check out this one. It's bedroom number 2. And as I mentioned, bedroom number 2 is going to have carpets, but you guys can see we have a very large room. There's a lot of space. Keep in mind, you're seeing those doors on the wall. This quick move-in home is not 100% complete. And we're going to have the sliding doors with no doors that lead directly to our closet. And another feature I just wanted to point out real quick, I know it's probably important to some people, is that we have the Ethernet hookups for all the rooms. So if you ever wanted to hardwire something directly to your Wi-Fi router, you guys could. Now I know this room is empty, so let's take a quick look at what our model looks like with furniture in, so you guys get a better idea at what we look like for space, right? So let's take a quick look. And our model showcases exactly how much space you can fit inside these bedrooms. I love the amount of walkability space we still have, even after having that full-size bed, 2 nightstands, an ottoman in front of the bed, along with a dresser. There is still plenty of space to walk around in and enjoy life within the rooms. Now, as you guys just saw, that you can fit a good amount of furniture inside these bedrooms. They are pretty large rooms. Now, behind me is going to be bedroom number 3. Let's go ahead and take a look. And then once again, we're switching from our LVPs onto our cozy carpets, and gosh dang, I love the amount of natural light we're getting in this bedroom. We have these huge, oversized front-facing windows, along with a single rear side-facing window, bringing in a ton of natural light to bedroom number 3. And we're gonna get a recessed LED lighting just on the ceiling, as well as a walk-in closet. And this walk-in closet also comes with not only enough space to hang up all of the children's belongings, but a window as well, adding the amount of natural light that comes to our bedroom. And my goodness, guys, look how bright I look in this room. I love the amount of natural light we're getting in this bedroom. I wish this was my bedroom. I personally love natural light. So having all these windows and all this lovely light coming in, it just makes this room look so bright and white, especially with all the white walls. We definitely need an accent wall in here though, which is perfect because we're gonna take a look at the model home right now, and you guys will get to see exactly what you can fit inside this room. So let's go. Our model's bedroom number 3 is going to have different front-facing windows, but again, it showcases how much space we can truly fit inside these rooms. You guys have enough space and walkability, even with the 2 nightstands, a full-size bed, along with the dresser. You guys still have plenty of space to walk around in, and I truly love the room sizes across the board inside this home. So once again, you guys have seen how much furniture you can truly fit in these oversized bedrooms. Now, to the right of me is going to be our first bathroom, full bathroom that we're checking out upstairs. So go ahead and take a look. Now our bathrooms are going to keep the same flooring, and then we're going to have a double vanity sink with those granite countertops and the same cabinets we've been seeing. And then we have a shower tub combo with those ceramic tiles, once again, going all the way up to the ceiling. Now that is going to complete about 98% of our home tour. All that's left is we check out our master suites. Now real quick, I did forget to mention that we have those floor outlets here. If you have an electric sofa, whether it's a recliner or whatever it may be, you guys can plug that in on the floor over there, just in that loft-like area. Now, like I said, it's about 98% of the tour. All we have left to do is check out our master bedroom. Let's go. And we step back from our LVPs back onto our cozy carpets in our master bedroom. And inside our master bedroom, we get a huge open space. We're going to have the tray ceilings just above, along with 2 rear facing windows, which bring in a decent amount of natural light. And I absolutely love how much space we have in this master bedroom. And to show how much you guys can actually fit, once again, we're gonna take a look at our model's master next. So let's go. Now stepping into our model's master bedroom, the first thing we'll see is that we actually have the LVP floors instead of our cozy carpets. And I love how the model showcases how much we can truly fit in our master bedrooms, where you guys will have enough space to put seating areas along with that dresser and those 2 nightstands and a king size bed. So I absolutely love the amount of space we have in our master bedroom. And next up is going to be our master bathroom, but on the way to our master bathroom, we reach our dual closets, which gives you more than enough space for that special somebody in your life to take up the entire closet, as well as the other one as well. And now finally, our master bathroom, and we still got a lot of fun things to talk about, so let's walk right in. In our master bathroom, we are stepping onto a ceramic tile. And I absolutely love when a master bathroom does not make me choose between an all glass step-in shower and a master tub. We get the soaker tub in this bathroom right next to our all glass step-in, and we're gonna have those ceramic tiles going all the way up to the ceiling. And just on the other side, we are going to have our double vanity sinks with more than enough countertop space to support all of that lovely person's makeup in your life right in the middle with this vanity space. And then we're going to have a water closet in this bathroom. And I love the separation that a water closet provides, ensuring that multiple people can use this bathroom without having to look at someone directly on the throne. And now that we have viewed our master bathroom, that is going to conclude our tour for the day. So if you're still watching, thanks. I truly do appreciate you guys stopping by, showing love and supporting my channel. Now, if you don't know, at the end of the video, we go over a numbers breakdown detailing things like our loan options, down payments, and what you can expect a monthly payment to look like. So if you're curious in the educational side of this home tour, make sure you guys stay tuned, and I'll meet you guys downstairs for the educational breakdown. Peace. Welcome back everybody, and thanks for stopping by our class. There's no coach sheet today, just coach me. And we're gonna jump straight into it, starting off with our home value. Now we have base pricing of $700,995. Again, for the base pricing, meaning you get to go to a design center to pick out all your structural upgrades and interior finishes, bumping that price up. So let's talk about what our quick move-in monthly payment would look like. Now keep in mind, our quick move-in was originally listed at $895. It has been cut over $100,000 and has over $140,000 worth of upgrades. So you guys are saving really big money by choosing this quick move-in. Now we're gonna go in with a conventional loan at a down payment of 3%. If you'd like the 3% down payment, you actually need to be a first-time home buyer. And that's going to give us a down payment of $23,670 at 3%. And you're gonna need a credit score of 620 to qualify for the conventional. Now our interest rates are currently floating around in the 6s. So I gave us a 6.5%, as our conventional loans typically offer higher interest rates. Now, that's going to give us a monthly payment of $5,620 a month, and that's going to include your HOA along with your property taxes. Now, speaking of HOA, our HOA in this community is $124 a month and pretty much covers the common maintenance of the community as well as our tot lot. And there's going to be no CDD in this community, so that is a big plus. Now moving forward, let's jump into our incentives, and we have some really good ones going on right now. Now our community is currently offering on all quick move-ins 6% of the purchase price to go towards your closing costs, your prepaids, or a rate buy down if you so choose, saving you several $100s on top of that mortgage. And that is going to be the incentives for quick move-in homes. Now we're going to talk about to be built. If you wanted to build from the ground up, your incentives would be $50,000 in flex funds, and you can plug and play where you'd want to put that. So you can apply that towards a rate buy down, towards the property price, towards upgrades, or you could use it towards closing costs. Now keep in mind, you get already $10,000 for closing cost assistance. So all that $50,000 in flex funds is for you to play around with and use wherever you'd like to plug and play. Now keep in mind, I'm not a lender. As we move forward, I want you guys to understand that the numbers I bring to you guys are for educational purposes only, to give you guys an idea of where to start and obviously what to expect. So keep that in mind as we move forward. We're going to jump into our property tax estimate. And our taxes are going to be $7,100 for the annual tax bill. And now we already went over our conventional, and you may be thinking, well, I'm not a first-time home buyer, so what would my down payment be? The most common down payments we see are 5 and 10%. Now, if you're gonna go in with a down payment of 5%, our down payment is going to be $39,450. And at 10%, your down payment is going to be $78,900. And you're going to need a credit score of 620 to qualify for the conventional once again. Now, before I jump into our next loan, let's talk about our Hometown Heroes. Now, our Hometown Heroes down payment assistance program has returned, giving first-time responders, so teachers, nurses, doctors, the opportunity to utilize down payment assistance, which it would be 5% of the purchase price with a minimum of $10,000 and a maximum of $35,000. And you need a credit score of 640 to qualify for the Hometown Heroes. Now our next loan is going to be our final loan, and it's going to be our VA. So shout out to all my veterans out there. We truly do appreciate everything you guys do. And the VA appreciates it so much that they hook it up with a 100% financing loan. That's a big whopping $0 down. All my veterans are required to bring to their closing table is their closing costs. And you're gonna need a credit score of 620 to qualify for our VA, just like our conventional. Now, closing cost is going to be our final segment, and now I usually calculate at a rule of thumb of 4%. Now, on average, a good rule of thumb is 3%. I calculate at 4% to kind of give you guys a little bit of that extra buffer space. So at a rule of thumb of 4%, our closing costs are going to be $31,560. And remember, you guys get closing cost assistance no matter what you do. Whether you go with a quick move-in, you'll get 6%. And if you go with a to-be-built, you get $10,000. But keep in mind, you have flex funds. So you can utilize all the flex funds for closing costs and then plug and play where you'd like to put the rest. So with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Thank you, Coach Me. We appreciate you as always. And as you guys can see, we are back in the kitchen. Now, as a final recap, we were in Orlando checking out our builder's Ashley model. It has 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and sits right at 3,136 square feet of living space. And if you're still watching this video, I want to take a quick second to say thank you. I truly do appreciate all the love and support you have been showing on either this video or my previous videos. I truly do appreciate it. And if you haven't heard me say it yet, my name is Dylan Concepcion, a real estate advisor that goes all over Central Florida touring new construction communities and homes so you guys don't have to. So if you found any value in today's video or my previous content, you should consider hitting that like button and subscribing. 1, because it is free and helps my channel go a long way. And 2, it keeps you guys in the loop so you aren't missing any opportunities similar to this one. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.